Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one, and I'm super stoked about this beer, guys. Been wanting to try this for a long time. This is from Dogfish Head. It's the Utopias Barrel Aged Worldwide Stout. This bad boy clocks in at 17.2% ABV. It is aged in Sam Adams Utopias barrels. 17.2%. Anyway, can't get this in a lot of states because the ABV is too high. Georgia, which I've lived in for many, many years, never able to get it there. Recently moved up to Massachusetts, but this was actually gifted to me from Bumpy Road Brewery. I appreciate it, Bumpy. Awesome beer. It's like $10 a bottle, $40 for a 4-pack if you are lucky enough to come across it. Let's see if it's worth it. Let's see how it is. You guys know how I feel about my barrel-aged stouts, so this one is aged in a Utopia's beer barrel from Sam Adams, which is their top of the line stuff. The Utopia's bottles go anywhere from like $200 to $500 a bottle. All right. I believe this is the 2021. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Never had this beer. May never have it again. I don't know. Not easy to come by this stuff. I will post a link to Bumpy's channel in the description below, so if you're not already subscribed, definitely at least go check him out. He does great beer reviews. Good friend of mine. You've seen him here on my channel. Chances are, if you watch my stuff, you've probably already seen his stuff and subscribed to him. So, anyway. Black appearance. It did not pour with much of a head at all. The little bit of head that it did pour with has died down already. The appearance of the beer itself is very, very dark brown, pretty much black and opaque for all intents and purposes. The aroma. It smells like a bourbon barrel-aged stout. It smells a lot like the Boulevard Whiskey Barrel Stout, which I have had many times over the years. That's what I'm getting on the aroma. So you're getting a definite barrel presence. It smells like a whiskey barrel, a bourbon barrel aged stout. You're getting some caramel, toffee, dark chocolate, vanilla, a little bit of a cola note on the nose as well, which is interesting. Yeah, cola. It smells absolutely delightful. It doesn't smell like a 17.2, but it does have a little bit, I mean, because of the barrel presence on the nose and the complexity, you know you're getting, you know it's a high alcohol beer. But 17.2% is really, really up there. It doesn't smell that boozy. Dark chocolate, I think I may have already said that. Yeah, a little woody as well, like from the barrel. Very, very nice aroma. I'm very pleased with it. It smells super rich, complex, with the barrel notes, the roasted malt, the dark chocolate, the caramel, even into the toffee realm. I mean, it's all there. It smells like a winner. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Very roasty right up front. Nice, deep, roasted malt character. There's a definite barrel presence with this as well, but it's not as strong as I thought it was going to be based on what I was getting with the aroma. It's actually pretty mellow. Maybe it's because it's a Utopia's barrel age, which is technically a beer, more like a liqueur. But it doesn't have that bourbon barrel note that I was expecting based off of the aroma, but it definitely has a barrel presence. for sure. Definitely there. A little bit of that cola note that I was picking up on the aroma. It translates to the palate, which is interesting. I don't usually get cola notes with stouts. Every once in a while I will with the barrel aged stuff, but not very often. Not even with the Bourbon County, but I am getting a little bit of a cola note, which is interesting and nice and pleasant, and the sweetness that you get from the well, I guess from that cola note, it provides a little bit of sweetness, but there's also caramel and like a toffee. It gets into that rich toffee realm. There's a little bit of that like oaky character that you get from barrel aging. It's slightly warming going down, I guess, which is to be expected for a 17.2% beer, but it does not drink like a 17.2. It drinks like a 10 or an 11 at most. It does not drink like a 17.2. It's crazy smooth for as high alcohol as it is. The carbonation is very low, very light with the carbonation, which for this type of beer, if you're expecting a lot of carbonation, you're just not gonna get it with this type of beer. There's maybe even a little bit of a cherry note or a cherry wood note. Yeah, slight fruitiness to it. I think it's cherry that I'm picking up on. Maybe a little bit of date, fig, plum, that type of thing as well. Some nice dark fruit action. Super complex, super enjoyable, really amazing stuff. It's not quite on the same level as some of the Bourbon County stuff that I've had, but it's in the world-class range for me. I'm going to go with a 98 out of 100, which is right there at world-class. This is really, really good stuff. I think I prefer the standard Bourbon County to this, but it's very, very close. I wish maybe, I guess if I'm going to be nitpicky, I guess maybe the fact that it's aged in the Utopias barrels, maybe there could be a little bit more character from that versus just a standard whiskey or bourbon barrel aged product, because it's hard to really pick up on some of those notes. I mean, it definitely has the barrel aged thing down, but being that it's Utopia's barrel aged, maybe I was expecting a little bit more diversity of flavor versus some of the standard bourbon barrel aged stouts that I've had. But it's awesome. It is freaking awesome nonetheless. I would highly recommend it. It's one thing I've always said about Dogfish Head is they price their stuff very, very high. It's on the high end. $40 for a 4-pack of 12-ounce bottles. It's pushing it, but I think for this one it's worth it. It really is. I mean, you're getting a ton of alcohol to it, 17.2, and it's so smooth for that ABV, which is really impressive. So, anyway, enough blabbing. 98 out of 100 for the Utopias Barrel Aged Worldwide Stout from Dogfish Head. Thanks so much to Bumpy Road Brewery for providing me with this bottle. Like I said, link to his channel in the description below, as well as right up there. You can just click his icon if you want to get to his channel that way. There's his icon right there. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. 98 out of 100, and amazing beer from Dogfish Head. If you have the opportunity to try this beer, I definitely recommend it. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody, cheers.